Good evening. It's National Night Out 2011. Yay. I'm one of the key organizers of National Night Out. One of the key organizers. We have an entire, the Neighborhood Services Division hosts this event, or I should say organizes this event year after year. And I would like to thank the police service technicians in our office, Brenda Ivy, Eddie Simlin, and just recently, Leah Rubio. I would like to thank all of the neighborhood services coordinators, because we cannot do it without our neighborhood services coordinators or our police service technicians. I would also like to thank our manager, Claudia Albano. Claudia, it's your vision that we do this. It's because of your vision. So thank you. Thank you very much. Again, I can't say it enough. We have 560 registered parties in Oakland. And it's awesome. We've never had this many parties in Oakland. I've been doing this event for 5 years. And it's been every year it grows. The community is extremely excited about it. People, they register their events. They wanted to register back in April and March. And it's just incredible. It's amazing. And all of you volunteering to visit parties makes a huge difference for all of our party hosts.
Earlier this year, Claudia Albano and I were talking, and we were remembering the first year before she came, the first year when I became a city council member. I think there were 86 national night outs. And we felt that we could do better than we did last year, which was a record. We had 446. So we thought, let's see if we can get to 500. And as you know, we've been having these town hall meetings and we've been talking about it, and public safety has been one of the major issues discussed at all the town hall meetings, and how we can strengthen community policing. And we thought we could at least get to 500 this year. And we were at noon at 559 national night out parties. So that means we have 100 more than we had last year. I mean, some of you are going to be visiting brand new block groups. Felicia and the NSCs will know that usually after we have a lot of new national night out parties, we have a lot of requests for neighborhood alert groups, for core groups, for people willing to come together and work together with the city. And I think this year more than ever, it's really important for us to become partners with our community. This is a time when a lot of people are bad-mouthing local government or bad-mouthing public servants, and I take it seriously being a public servant, that this is a great city. It's one of the most diverse cities in the country. It is what my kids call a real city. We're a city of neighborhoods and blocks and different communities, and it's one of the most beautiful, and the weather tonight's perfect. We have some of the best weather. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the country. But we have some real problems. In some neighborhoods, it's really, really tough. I'll spend my night tonight at the 3 beats that I've adopted. The beats with the highest unemployment, some of the highest crime rates, some of the highest dropout rates, and I'll be out in the flats tonight visiting those groups. And in those 3 beats, we doubled the number of national night out parties that there were last year in 33X, 34X, in, can't remember the Havens Court number, and in beats 2 and 5. Thank you. 34? 26Y, okay. And those are also very close to the hot spots of the violence this year. So I'm going to be out there with you. I want to thank you for all coming out. I want you to thank our community for coming out tonight. We're going towards a very important election in the fall. I want us to all be open and public to our community. Many of you have sacrificed to help keep the city services going. I think that the city is grateful. I want them to be able to meet you personally, and I want to thank you for serving Oakland. Particularly, I don't know if we have any of the new officers back that we brought back. I want to particularly welcome them back, and I know the community is very anxious to meet them on the streets, and I want to thank Chief Batts and the 2 chiefs for particularly getting large numbers of police officers and firefighters out tonight. But every department's represented. Every department has somebody out there, from the mayor's office to the libraries to human resources. We're all going to be out there tonight. We're going to be there as a city team. with our partners in the community, and I want to just thank you. Oakland is very lucky to have all of you, and I think we're very lucky to work for a city like Oakland. Thank you, and good luck tonight.
I want to thank everyone for showing up tonight, and I think the mayor said it very well in terms of just capturing the motivation and the commitment here that's reflected. I want to take a little bit of time to just talk specifically to the employees. I can tell you now that I'm officially 2 days old, what a wonderful way to enter this organization on National Night Out and get the opportunity to go out into the neighborhoods and engage with the community and residents, but particularly to know that employees are out there also participating in National Night Out in many, many higher numbers than as previous years. And what that means to me, because what you would imagine in the fiscal challenged environment that we obviously are in, that there would many would assume that there probably would be less community and employee engagement, and that's just not the fact here tonight. And I think it's reflected in the high numbers, and it's a commitment here that's demonstrated from you, the employees for the City of Oakland.
You know, one of the questions that I get asked on a regular basis, and today, right now, before I came up here, by every news camera that's out here, is, Chief, what do you think about the crime spurt that's going on and violence that's taking place? And the interesting thing is that a number of the chiefs of police from East Palo Alto, San Jose, San Francisco, Hayward, Richmond, we're all talking to each other because every one of these cities around the Bay Area is having a crime increase, a spike in crime. And we're asking the same questions. Why is that happening? Why is that occurring? But here in Oakland, one of the two things that I could say is, one, that we're having more residents, more citizens coming forth to participate and tell us what's happening and what's going on. I've seen our police officers work very diligently and make very good arrests. Someone asked me, Chief, do you think it's just a number of police officers that make a difference? I could tell you, with 27 more officers coming back, I think they're going to make a dramatic difference. These officers work very hard, they work very diligently, and they do make a dramatic difference. And we work for you, and tonight is our opportunity to go out and thank residents and touch residents and tell them how much we appreciate them. Thank you so very much.
This is exactly the type of effort that we get out, we interact with the community, and it enhances public safety. I couldn't ask for more in that regard. As we take back Oakland block by block, apparently we get to go to an occasional barbecue. I look forward to that. We have over 120 firefighters that are going to be out there with you today, interacting with the community, meeting their neighbors, and I applaud their efforts as well as I applaud all of yours. So thank you very much. Let's go get them.
What made you decide to host National Night Out?
Well, we're new in the neighborhood. I attended the neighborhood watch, and no one wanted to do it, and so I'm game. And so that's why we decided to do it.
What is the best part about National Night Out?
It brings the community together with the diversity of the families in the neighborhood. You get a chance to know each other, and so if something happens, you're part of that family and they'll take care of you. I think we can kind of get rid of some of the violence because people don't know each other, and when you don't know each other, you become violent because you don't know the person that lives next door to you. Oakland is a great community. Number one, we have excellent climate. We have great diversity. And then Oakland doesn't seem to, even though we have a record of violence, Oakland is really not the violent city that we have been portrayed to be. And it's a great place to live. I came here from Louisiana. I've been in Oakland for 53 years, and I would not go to any other city. Oakland is my home.
What is your favorite part about National Night Out?
I think having all the kids and just the neighborhood activity and just seeing all of your neighbors that you never see all year round, just on the National Night Out when everybody comes out and you suddenly have this sense of community and you really realize how connected you are to all the people that live around you. This is the 16th National Night Out that we've done, but prior to that we had block parties in August typically, back to about 1975, so we've been doing this for a long time. I think it teaches kids the importance of being connected with their neighbors and just sharing food and sharing experiences and fun. and getting out and knowing who your neighbors are. I think that's really the important thing. I guess I choose to live in Oakland because it's a little bit more down to earth than a lot of the other areas of the Bay, and also the weather here is fantastic. I mean, I have a beautiful fruit orchard and a vegetable garden that does really well, and can't have that in some of the other areas in the city where I lived before moving here. All the other places I've ever lived in my entire life have not had this sense of community and neighbors as warm and as welcoming as right here.
En nombre de la ciudad, de veras quiero dar las gracias por estar aquí hoy en la noche. Debemos de tomar las calles, como se dice. Esto es una cosa nacional. En la ciudad de Oakland ahorita vamos a tener hoy 555 de estos parties. Imagínense, 555 en el distrito de nosotros, 60 parties de estos están pasando en todos los vecindarios. Yo sé que es bueno hacer esto, pero también sé que lo que necesitamos es obviamente la policía, más seguridad. Darle las gracias a los oficiales por el trabajo que hacen, y tenemos que ayudarnos los unos a los otros. Es como la única manera. Gracias por estar aquí con sus familias, sus niños, y que aprendan a hacer algo bueno, ¿no? Y eso es muy bueno para todos nosotros. Gracias.
Bueno, pues yo he hecho 3 fiestas, tres National Night Outs, muchas fiestas con limpiezas comunitarias, Halloween y muchas actividades en lo que es Block Parties. Esto ayuda para que mejore la relación entre los oficiales, entre la ciudad, entre la comunidad, para reducir el crimen, para trabajar todos juntos y tener un vecindario más seguro, positivo, y pues que todos le echemos ganas para que no haya violencia y haya más apoyo para la ciudad y nuestros departamentos de policías. Mi mensaje para las otras comunidades, para que hagamos estas fiestas, es que todo funciona. Si todos trabajamos juntos, vamos a tener una comunidad más segura, una comunidad más limpia. Entonces esto es muy positivo. Yo recomiendo que las demás comunidades lo hagan. Como ustedes pueden ver, todo funciona, todo sale excelente, eso lo recomiendo.
This is the first time, and we host it because I think it's we need to play a role as a good citizen to support our city and to partner with the police so that to fight crime and strengthen our neighborhood spirit. I think everybody should come out and enjoy the fun of having a block party, and I think more people should host parties so that our neighbor can work with our city and the police to fight crime and get to know more neighbors and just caring for each other.
The best part about National Night Out is that it's a lot of fun, a lot of people, and we can get to know our neighbor more. I choose Oakland because it's a beautiful city and nice neighborhood. A lot of Chinese live here, and my church is here. I love it here.
this is our 5th party here, 3800 Fruitvale Avenue, and we love doing this because it started off as an opportunity to block off the street and let the kids play. And our block has so many musicians, and it's just so much fun, and it's an opportunity for all of the neighborhood just to get together, hang out, get to know each other. It's a blast. Our relationship with our neighbors in the most positive, it's almost profound. We all look out for each other, and we like each other, and we're just like, we talk to each other all the time. What do you think?
Absolutely. And we've had book exchanges, we've had signing up for emergency preparedness, we're sharing phone numbers and email addresses, so it's really brought us together and connected us and really built community for us. It's been great.
The most important thing about having National Night Out for the community is to have everybody together. It's the best thing. As you can see right behind me. I moved from Southern California up to Northern California, and I chose Oakland because it's a great place to live at. As you can see, everybody here having a great time. And my daughter's out there dancing, and I feel safe talking to everybody, and it's great. It's safe.
National Night Out is awesome because it's just fun to see everybody and ride up and down the street.
A National Night Out is fun because everyone comes in one place and has really good food, and we listen to good music and just have a lot of fun.
Part of it is you can ride your bike wherever you want, and also I think the streets are only blocked off till like 9 or something, but the party goes till after 12 a lot of times, so like we can still ride around the streets after it's closed because there's not many people going by.
Well, I just love it because it's fun to get all the kids together, play some games, ride around, just have fun. Because I mean, a lot of times somebody's out of town or somebody has to do homework or practice instruments, something. But now we get to all just come together and have some fun.
I've been here on Fruitvale Avenue for about, I think, 14 or 15 years. This is the 5th or 6th year we've done the block party. Actually, we've done 2 every year because we liked it so much. We got another one going on. So we closed down the street. The kids love to go just crazy in the street. We usually have live music and everybody gets together, and it's just a great time to socialize and, you know, get to know your neighbors better. Well, it's great knowing that all the neighborhoods are out getting to know each other. I think everybody kind of is so heads down focused on, you know, especially when the economy's down and everyone's like, you know, just trying to keep what they got. It's so important to get out and you know, be able to like get that social time with your neighbors, and knowing that all the neighborhoods are doing that with each other and that we're all doing it on the same night, it really makes for like camaraderie going on. I choose Oakland because it's such a fabulous place, and we've got so many great people in our community, and there are so many great communities all around, and we just need to all come together and maximize what we have here in Oakland. And I think if we were able to focus on that instead of the negativity that sometimes is associated with Oakland, it would really just raise the bar incredibly, and people would realize what a fabulous place this is.
Oakland!